You probably never thought you'd be turning 50 until now. It's funny to say because you know people who have turned 50. You just never thought it would happen to you. I know, I totally get it. And it makes sense. I mean, we don't live in a culture that's exactly arms wide open for our beauty and our wisdom. It's quite the opposite. It's like there's this imaginary line between old and young, and 50 is that line. Who would want to think about that? And, you know, we've also been really busy. We've been busy trying to figure things out, find out who we are. We've been busy striving and mothering and battling our own limiting beliefs in our mind and offloading our childhood conditioning. It's big work for the 20s, 30s, and 40s, and the good news is you did it. And now, something really magical is about to happen. That line in the sand, it turns out it's not about old versus young. It's actually quite ageless, but you won't know it until you cross over. It's really about becoming who you really are, your authentic self. And 50 is that threshold crossing, that line in the sand between your unindividuated self and your authentic self. In the world of the archetypes, it's the era of the queen. It's so magnificent. Did you know that? I mean, probably not. Most of our mothers suffered silently, feeling old and invisible. That's the cultural default. Fuck that. There's something entirely new on the other side of that threshold. And that's why I created this delicious guidebook, The Art of Turning 50. It takes you on a process to excavate your past, mining the wisdom from your 20s, 30s, and 40s, crossing a threshold into a new vision that you create for yourself. It's a rite of passage that is witnessed by your best, most amazing friends. I mean, I'm on a mission to give you permission to reject that cultural default and to live authentically and freely. I mean, it's time. It's beyond time. The world is waiting for your genius. So buy the guide, get on the program. Give this as a gift to all your friends who are turning 50 or those who haven't initiated themselves. You owe it to yourself. We owe it to the ones who are coming after us. You know, I believe your true beauty and your most powerful self lies ahead.